Hey, what's up, metal and heavy music fans? It's Flight of Icarus again with MetalTrenches.com, and it's time for me to share with you my favorite metal albums of November 2020. And hey, if you like to be kept up to date with the best and brightest metal bands and albums from the underground and above, then stick with me by hitting that subscribe button down below. Alright, first up, we've got a big heavy hitter here with Dark Tranquillity and Moment from Century Media Records. Dark Tranquillity is one of my favorite bands of all time, and overall I'm pleased with this new release. Fusing the thick mood and atmosphere of Construct with the alternating dark and light of Fiction, it's a solid B-tier album in their discography that should satisfy all of the longtime Gothenburg fans out there like myself. Nicholas' trademark Dark Tranquillity riffing style will most certainly be missed, but archenemies Chris Amet and non-exist Johan Reinholz have done a solid job of filling his big shoes and bringing some pretty killer solos along with them. Next up, we've got Harlot with Detritus of the Final Age via Metal Blade Records. Y'all regular viewers know that I'm pretty picky when it comes to thrash, and as a result, I don't end up covering too much of it. That said, I think that this is one of, if not the best thrash metal record of 2020. If you enjoy classic bands like Exodus and Slayer, or newer groups like Shrapnel and Power Trip, you are going to eat up the seemingly endless supply of hooks Harlot have in store for you. Furthermore, this is a highly consistent album with a surprising amount of dynamics to keep things interesting along the way. Then we've got Of Feather and Bone with Sulfuric Disintegration via Profound Lore Records. After getting some critical attention with 2018's Bestial Hymns of Perversion, the Colorado trio are taking the intensity to the next level in the vein of bands like Tomb Mold, Malthusian, and Seputus. Sulfuric Disintegration is a seemingly unending display of blackened, atmospheric death metal that abuses the senses and contorts the mind. It's an unbridled slaughter with old-school sensibilities mixed with a modern mindset, and not a single dud in the track listing. Start to finish, this is music to drain your soul. Disgusting, ugly, love it. Alright, I was mocked for the pronunciation of this one in my full review of the album, but I'm going to use Google Translate for help and hopefully get it right this time. It's Djiuge with Aego Templo via Metal Blade Records. French post-black, post-metal, black gaze band Djiuge have finally returned with their sophomore album after 5 long years. Fortunately, it seems that Djiuge have grown quite a bit in their songwriting along the way, delivering an album miles beyond my expectations. Aego Templo is a stunning progressive opus with steep climbs of haunting and emotionally resonant compositions that draw comparisons to everything from Numenorion's Adore to Gojira. Hypnotic, introspective, and highly engrossing. If you love atmospheric music, you need to check this out. And my favorite album of December, it's progressive deathcore band Within the Ruins and their new album Black Heart via E1 and Good Fight Music. I've been listening to this band ever since I randomly stumbled onto 2013's Elite, and I've enjoyed every album since then. With their hiatus after Tim's sudden departure as vocalist, I was uncertain as to what the future would hold for Within the Ruins, but fortunately with new vocalist Steve in tow, it's as if they never left. Blackheart is another solid entry into a very strong and consistent discography, and most importantly, guitarist Joe Kochi continues to drop some of the most energetic and interesting takes on the gent sound in the game. As Joe and I discussed on the podcast, he strikes the perfect balance between dropping jaws with technicality and just keeping the headbanging strong with highly infectious grooves. Somehow this band has always just been in the shadow of other bigger acts in the genre, but if you ask me, they should be considered among the best of all time. And that's it, y'all. Those are my 5 favorite albums of November, and I'm pretty proud of this one, too. We had a little bit of everything, didn't we? We had some melodic death metal, we had some kind of blackened atmospheric death metal, thrash, deathcore, post-black, just a little something for everyone. So hopefully you all enjoyed at least one of the albums on this, and let me know down in the comments which one was your favorite, which one did you go check out, which ones did you end up buying, and which ones did you not know about yet that now you're going to check out because of this video. And as always, stick around because I got plenty of videos coming right after this one. In fact, I have full reviews of every single album on this list, and like I said, an interview with Joe Kochi of Within the Ruins on the podcast. Then we've also got tier lists, Bandcamp roundups, you name it, we've got it, so plenty of reasons to, again, subscribe if you have not already. That'll do it for now. Flight of Icarus signing off. I will see you in the trenches.